The movie this week for SourceFed is the 1963 classic Cleopatra, starring Liz Taylor and her two-time husband, Richard Burton. This movie is huge and epic, with hundreds of sets and thousands of extras and thousands of costumes. It cost over $40 million in 1963, which is over $300 million now, just on sets. And it's fantastic looking. This is a very beautiful movie with very beautiful sets and beautiful women, and everything looks fantastic. But it is very, very long. The first part of this movie is about Caesar, played by Rex Harrison. And Rex Harrison is awesome in this movie and does a fantastic job. He goes to meet Ptolemy, who is a whiny little girl in this movie, and is trying to force his sister, Cleopatra, out of power. And does this by killing Caesar's enemy, Pompey, and thinking that it will help Caesar like him. But instead, it makes Caesar hate him and side with Cleopatra instead. He soon meets Cleopatra, who has herself delivered to him rolled up in a rug. And while being left alone, she shows her intelligence to him and that she knows more about the land than him, and gets him intrigued in her, to the point where he has his researchers look her up, and the only thing that they really find out about her is her intelligence is that of a man and should be a scholar if she wasn't a female. And I quote, her considerable sexual talents. At this point, Caesar stops listening to what they're saying and has a seizure. After a day of resting, Caesar goes to see Cleopatra while she's lounging, and she decides to play a little trick on him by, instead of just sitting around fully clothed like she was, she has him delayed so she can call all of her handmaidens over and get half naked and try to show off to him. After a failed murder attempt by her brother, Cleopatra becomes queen of Egypt, and Caesar becomes dictator for life of Rome. Makes Cleopatra very happy until she finds out that dictator and king are not the same thing, and that he has to have things okayed by the Senate. So she throws a big carnival-like intro that is awesome. This intro has 20 sets and hundreds of extras and is just tremendous. Well, she uses that to convince Caesar he should become king. Caesar names himself Emperor and God of Rome, and this upsets the Senate because that means they would have no power. So the Senate conspires to kill Caesar, which they do, and burn his body in the street. After the death of Julius Caesar, we skip over 2 years, and Octavian Caesar is now in charge, and Mark Antony has used all of Rome's money on war and seeking out Julius Caesar's killers. So he goes to Cleopatra for help. Mark Antony ends up with Cleopatra, argues with Octavian, and the rest of it's mostly fights, and I don't care. It's a different day. I'm wearing a different shirt. This movie's so long and gets so boring. It's beautiful, but it bored me. To sum up, Rex Harrison is awesome. Everyone else in this movie sucks. And I will try to do better next time. Thanks for watching.